My next step is just going to be add a second stitch inside of the seam allowance. I've basically just lined up at 3/8 of an inch again, but this time I've moved my needle over to the right position, so it'll sew a seam just inside of that one we already did. Alright, now we've got a second stitch on our seam allowance. And if we turn this bag inside out, it's actually starting to look like a bag, so it's starting to get exciting at this point. Now the last thing we have to do is attach our top panel to the rest of the bag. So I'll just get started clipping that together. This is a problem that happens to me sometimes when my machine will jam up. Just be sewing along, then all of a sudden it'll stop sewing, and you go to see what's going on, and this will be the result. And I fixed the jam in the machine and pulled out that shag carpet mess we ended up with. And sometimes when this happens, since I couldn't put a locking stitch to save my progress, I'll just hit it with a barbecue lighter. It's nylon thread, so it pretty much turns into a molten ball of nylon. And so we're back at it again. I've backed up a few inches, and I'll just put another locking stitch here. Hopefully we don't have any more problems with the machine jamming. Hand crank stitches here. Alright. So there's our spot in the middle there where we had the jam. Just improvise, adapt, and overcome. Make sure the camera's focused. I just wanted to show this process here. You can see our notch there at the end. Our top panel has an extra 3/8 of an inch kind of sticking up. We got the notch all the way to the seam, and we just bend this one piece of material around at a right angle, and then we want to clip that in place. I'll try and do that a little bit better, but just wanted to show that on camera. My battery's about dead, so it looks like I'm done filming today, but we'll go ahead and turn our bag right side out to have a preview of what the finished product will look like. Doesn't hurt to take a look. We still gotta put another stitch along that seam and cover the seams in grosgrain ribbon, but there's our final bag. Got our front panel there. Our back panel where we attached all the MOLLE and the PALS.